This is Art and Arts English. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to English lesson. In this video, we will discuss a topic of grammar, direct, indirect, or narration. Let's begin. Direct speech and indirect speech, also known as reported speech or narration. These are two ways of reporting what someone has said. The main difference between them lies in how the speaker's words are present. Okay, now let's understand direct speech first. Direct speech is when we quote exactly when someone has said. The words of the speaker are put inside of the quotation marks. यानी inverted commas में कहने वाले के हम अल्फाज लिख देते हैं exactly उस तरह जिस तरह उसने कहा उसको change किए बगैर. यानी in direct speech we report the exact words spoken by someone without changing anything. It's like repeating what the person has said. Okay, so how the example is like Jalal said, comma, inverted commas begin, I am going to the store, full stop, inverted commas closed. In this example we are using quotation marks to show that we are quoting Jalal's word exactly as he said, right? All right, now indirect speech. So indirect speech, also known as reported speech or narration, is when we report what someone has said without quoting their exact words. Instead of using quotation marks, we change the sentence structure to fit into our speech. So basically in indirect speech हम exact words use नहीं करते हैं. We paraphrase and summarize the statement or question. And we do that often using words like that, if, or whether to connect the reporting sentence. The tense of the verb also usually changes. Now let's understand through example. Just say Jalal said that he was going to the store. You can see that we removed all of the commas from this. We reported what Jalal said but without using exact words. The reporting verb said is followed by that, and the verb tense changes from am to was because we are reporting someone said something that was said in the past. So हमें क्या समझ आया कि डायरेक्ट स्पीच में हम बोलने वाले के अल्फाज एग्जैक्टली उसी तरह से बयान करते थे उसके लफ्ज़ों में, और जब हम लिखते हैं तो उनको इन कॉमास के बीच में या इन्वर्टेड कॉमास के बीच में लिख लेते हैं. और इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में हम जब बात करते हैं तो हम सेंटेंस चेंज कर देते हैं, कॉमास हटा देते हैं और उसके बीच में हम कुछ वर्ड्स और टेंसेस चेंज कर लेते हैं. और वो क्या होता है, यानी हम दैट फॉलो बाय सेट कर देते हैं या सेट के बाद दैट लगा देते हैं या इफ़ लगा देते हैं या इस किस्म के कंजंक्शंस और इन्फिनेटिव्स को यूज़ करते हैं. अब वो क्यों करते हैं, क्या चेंजेस हैं, आइए आगे हम समझ लेते हैं. Now let's understand some key differences between direct and indirect speech. Direct speech, exact words of the speaker are used. Indirect speech, the words are phrased or summarized. Direct speech, quotation marks are used. Indirect speech, no quotation marks are used. The words are embedded or inserted into the sentence. Direct speech tenses may stay the same. Indirect speech, the tense is usually shifted. Direct speech, conjunctions like that, if, etc. are not used. Indirect speech, conjunctions such as that, if, whether, and were words, where, when, why, are used to link clauses. Direct speech, pronouns remain the same as in the original speech. Indirect speech, pronouns may change depending on the content. Example, I to he, she, or you to they, or I to me or my. Direct speech is usually more personal and immediate. Indirect speech is used for reporting or relaying information or a message. Direct speech, infinitives are not used. In indirect speech, infinitives like to go, to complete, to perform are often used for commands, requests, and suggestions. When changing to indirect speech, certain time and place words change. For example, now to then, today to that day, tomorrow to the next day, yesterday to the previous day, this to that, these to those, here to there, ago to before. While we are talking about direct and indirect speech, we sometimes suggest words like reporting verbs, conjunctions, or reporting sentence. So, what it is? Reporting verbs are basically words like said, told, asked, informed, etc. And conjunctions are words like that, if, whether, etc. And the reporting sentence is the statement that is inside of the quotation marks. quotation marks के अंदर जो डायरेक्ट स्पीच में स्टेटमेंट होती है, that is a reporting sentence. Okay, now let's change some direct sentences into indirect through these examples. So, now example number one, it's a statement. When in direct speech we are going to say, she said, comma, inverted commas begin. I am learning French, full stop, inverted commas closed. So, when we are changing it into indirect, we are going to say, she said that she was learning French. So here first let's understand the statement that was into inverted commas. We changed the tense of this statement, right? Why did we do that? Because the statement that is being told was about the past. All right. So we are going to change it into past, and we are going to change the pronoun I as well. Because when we were talking about it in direct speech, we were telling exactly as she said in her words, but when we are doing it in indirect, then we are relying a message. So in that way we are talking about she as a third person, so we are going to change the pronoun of that she into she, obviously, and the tense is going to change because into past, because it happened in the past. All right, then you can see that the reporting verb here is used said, and after the reporting verb we use the conjunction that, and then we used the rest of the sentence, and we did not put any kind of comma marks in this. That is the indirect speech. I hope you've understood this much. So in simple statements usually we put the word that and we remove all of the commas, and we write the rest of the statement with the change of tense. All right, okay, now let's give a look at the second example. This one is a with yes or no question. In this, we are going to say the direct sentence is, he asked, did you finish your homework? Question mark. Indirect, we are going to say, he asked if I had finished my homework. So you see, whenever there is a yes no question, we use the conjunction if after the reporting verb. So when we are converting the direct speech into indirect speech, we are going to put if in a yes no question statement. So what to remember? In a yes no question statements, when you are changing it into indirect speech, we are going to use the conjunction if after the reporting verb, and then we are going to use the rest of the sentence, and of course the tense is going to change accordingly. Now let's give a look at the third example. Were questions. Direct. She said, comma, inverted commas begin. Where are you going? Question mark, inverted commas closed. Into indirect speech, we're going to say, she asked where I was going. So here you can see that after the reporting verb, we placed the question word where, and then we changed the subject and the pronoun accordingly. So in work questions, we use the verb words, whatever is necessary for the sentence. Now, example number 4, commands and requests, the imperative statements. All right. So in direct sentence, it's going to be, he told me, comma, inverted commas begin, please close the window, full stop, inverted commas closed. In indirect speech, we are going to say, he told me to close the window. In commands or request statements, that are the imperative statements, we use the infinitive, a verb followed by to. All right. So we say, he told me to close the window. I hope that this is clear and you've understood how to use these certain conjunctions or infinitives into your direct to indirect speech, and you will be able to uh, solve the given exercise that is given in grade 9's book, page 125, unit number 9. Also, this is a concise understanding of direct and indirect. I'll be inshallah shortly uploading a detailed lesson about direct and indirect speech. Till next time, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.